Hey, greetings from Texas. It's Cast Iron Wednesday. And for the month of June, the theme is chicken. So what we are going to make today is called Karaage. That is Japanese fried chicken. So what makes Japanese fried chicken a little bit different is we're going to marinate chicken wings in a marinade made from soy sauce, a little bit of rice wine vinegar, sake, water. We have a teaspoon of ginger paste. We have a tablespoon of minced garlic, a teaspoon of black pepper, and a tablespoon of red chili flakes. So we're going to cut up our chicken wings. We're going to remove the tips. We save the tips for broth. They're inedible anyway. And that cuts down on the bulk of the chicken wings. We're going to marinate them for about 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours before we bread them. Now, normally they use potato starch, which is going to give it a crispier exterior. We don't have potato starch today, so we're going to use cornstarch. So after they're marinated, we'll dust them with the cornstarch, and then we'll fry them in our cast iron pan. Making our marinade, we have our garlic paste, and we're going to put in our red pepper flakes and our black pepper. 1-to-1 water with soy sauce, 1/4 cup of soy sauce. We're going to do about almost a 1/4 cup of sake and a tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. So we're only going to do 8 chicken wings. These are just partially thawed out, and they're going to finish thawing out. And again, we're going to save our wing tips. Okay, we have our wings, and we're going to go ahead and pour in our marinade into the refrigerator, 4 to 6 hours till we're ready to cook. Okay, we're going to do our breading. So we've got 1 cup of cornstarch, and we're going to season that with 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Time to bread the chicken wings. All right, and we're going to coat. We're going to shake off the extra, and we're going to let these sit out and that cornstarch to fully hydrate. If you're not going to cook it right away, you can stick it in the refrigerator uncovered, and that'll help dry out all the moisture, so you won't have as much of a reaction when you put it in the hot oil. So we're going to kind of let these sit out for about 30 minutes while we get everything else ready. We have our oil going. Let's see where we are temp-wise. 348. Karaage is typically boned chicken thigh, so it's going to cook quicker, and we're doing wings with bone in, so obviously going to take longer. But the secret to Karaage is twice fried. Same thing with the Korean fried chicken. So if you're doing boneless, you're going to put them in a minute each side, take them out, let them sit a minute, and then put them back in. So what we're going to do here, because we have bone in, we're going to do 3 minutes, 1.5 minutes each side, take it off, do a second batch, and repeat the process. Then 1.5 minutes, we're going to flip them over. Okay, so it's been a total of 3 minutes. So we're going to take these off, put them out on this wire rack. Okay, we're going to repeat the same with this second batch. Okay, let's take our second batch off. Now it's time for our first batch to go back in for the second fry. And we're gonna do 1.5 minutes on each side again. Time to turn them over one last time. Got that nice dark color from the marinade. Okay, they're starting to float, which means most of the water, or a good deal of the water, is cooked out. So we're gonna take them off and let them rest. And you can see the difference in the color there. Clean out some of this breading. All right, now it's time for our second batch. And then after they're done, we'll go inside. All right, here we go. That is good. The meat's nice and juicy. Outside crunchy. The soy, garlic, and the ginger coming through.